Hi guys, this is JamesPR1998 and I'm showing you for the second time my custom classes, but this time I'm showing you my destroyer, while the last time I showed you my infiltrator. So this time you're going to see some big heavy trucks instead of some small little cars. My first destroyer is called blastforce, as he's big heavy like artillery sort of truck, so he's onslaught if I transform him right now. I chose green and blue, as green is a more military associated colour, while blue is just a nice secondary colour which goes well with green. I used Ultra Magnus' shoulders, Optimus Prime's head, Onslaught's body, Swindle's arms and Optimus Prime's legs to make him look incredibly bulky. It just looks really good on him. So he's really just a bulky bot. That's why I called him Blastforce. I originally called him Oblivious Prime, but then I didn't really like the name, so really he doesn't really look like a Prime to me. It looks more like a Ironhide or Warpath sort of character. So I decided to call him Blastforce, which I came up in about 10 minutes time. It's pretty hard to think of Transformers names. First of all, I got the riot cannon, which I use a lot because it's a good splash damage weapon. Too bad the destroyer doesn't have any like machine guns or anything, because that'd be so cool. And for the second weapon, I got the thermo rocket cannon, which I don't use that much, but I don't really use the other ones because all they really are just splash damage weapons. People spam the Chaos Rift Combustor as well, but that's just another story. I got Planet Buster for the riot cannon. Like I used to have the Sonic Blast, but then the riot cannon, then the Planet Buster is pretty cool, but I might change it back to the Sonic Blast. I'm not sure. Got the Omega Pulse Charge, just greases lock on time because those pesky little helicopters just flying around, they're so annoying. I just want to shoot them down so bad. And then I got this Fraction Barrels. The hover stand's pretty useless with the ensnare ability. Don't really use the one-way barrier, just not very useful to me. The ensnare is pretty good, as even if you don't really use it as a barrier, you just put it in front of you and people go through and get slowed. Basically, it's slow sentry for the destroyer, but it doesn't last as long, because the slow sentry is obviously always beaming down on it. Get a good 360 view of the vehicle, which is a very cool vehicle, one of my favourite vehicles in the entire game. And 360 the robot mode. There you go. And then I'm going to show you a close-up view. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. 360 view. Yeah. Okay, for Autobot colours, like I said before, I've got the green and blue, and for Decepticons, I've got the green and black, which make him look like a really cool, sort of like darkish colours that really make the character look big and bold. Sort of like Megatron. Metallic is pretty low down, as trucks aren't really supposed to be all shiny and stuff. Well, trucks have been in a war, but not trucks in real life, because they'd be all shiny. But he's not that metallic, so he's all just making him look all rough. So I do like it like that. Let's change it back to Autobot colours. There you go. And then for voice, I picked voice 1, which is a really bad voice for him. Let's see what else I picked. I think it should be voice number 3 actually, I like that one. And then for Decepticons, let's see, voice. Yeah, that's nice, I use that. Don't know why I use voice 1. Don't know, maybe I just didn't change the voice. Then obviously name of the build is Blastforce. Alright, bad. Toggle fact. There you go. The next one's called Armguard. Armguard's one of the names I used in War for Cybertron, and I transferred the name over to For Cybertron because I had no idea what to name this guy. As I really wanted to make a Zeta Prime guy, but I just wondered where the wheels went. So I figured out by the transformation that the wheels go on the bottom of the legs, on the top of the hands. So I used Ratchet's arms and Samway's legs to portray that, while using Zeta Prime's body and Zeta Prime's shoulders and Ultra Magnus' head to do it. See now if I should transform. You can really see that that is exactly where the wheels would go, but the wheels on Ultra Magnus, on Zeta Prime's vehicle might just disappear. That I'll show you. I'll go on armor set. There's not Ultra Magnus, Zeta Prime. It just disappear into thin air. Well, these you can actually see them. So for obviously I've got the riot cannon with the planet buster, thermal rocket cannon, omega pulse charge, and the distraction barrier with the end snare. I've got all the exact same things for every single class. Like every single thing for the same scientist, same thing infiltrator, destroyer, and titan. I've got this do a good close up. I think this one looks really cool in my opinion. Just Ultramax's head looks amazing on the body, and just the whole thing. 360 view of the car. Has a really sleek looking truck. It's not like a car to me, but like a really heavily armoured car. Okay, Autobot colours, I got a really light red and blue to make it look slightly orange, as that just looks a bit too Optimus Prime like. So I just put slightly, oh yeah, that actually looks alright, but I'll probably keep it like this. In Decepticon colours, I got a greeny sort of brown, because I thought I might as well make it a bit military. It's a Decepticon, so sort of camouflage colours. And then for metallic, I sort of put it over halfway because I wasn't really sure, but voice, he's got voice 2.
Shouldn't have gotten in my way. Shooting Autobots makes me happy.
And the Autobot voices.
Woo! Decepticon target practice.
And then the name is Armguard, obviously. Next one, just the really plain snarl. So I used the riot cannon with the planet buster, with the thermal rocket cannon, and the omega pulse charge with the distraction barrier and the end snare. He's really just, really just a plain sort of thing because he doesn't have any customization on him, as I want to keep the Dinobots with their same thing. Let's get a good view of the vehicle mode, or dinosaur mode, whatever. I love the little roll, like the roll he does, like ultimate front flip, and then ultimate front flip. Autobot colours, green, and the exact same green for Decepticon, but okay, I think that look at those plates, those look really nice and purple shiny. It's really great. But the Autobot metallic, I made him pretty metallic as like he'd be causing like a really shiny looking dinosaur look. So nice and really shininess. Voice, he's obviously got, is he first voice?
He looks better ventilated.
Yeah, I really didn't know what to use, but I just used the voice ones, because they really don't use their voices that much in for Cybertron. And then for the name of the build, obviously it's Snarl. So, that's all of my destroyers. I'll go through all of them again. There's blastforce, armguard, and snarl. Okay, next version of this, I'm going to be doing my Titans, which is Dreadshot, Havoc, and Almighty Dinobot Grimlock. So, yeah. So, stay tuned for more, subscribe and like, and, well, bye-bye.